Hey guys, today is going to be a recipe featuring my new porosity glass pitcher as the centerpiece. Today we're going to be doing an American summer favorite, some nice delicious lemonade. This is my personal recipe. If nobody else does this particular one, I'd understand that. Without further ado though, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to be doing about 2/3 of a pitcher. This pitcher is a little larger than a half a gallon. We're going to add this to the pot here. I'll be back in again. Next, we break out our sugar vessel. And for my recipe, which again makes roughly about half a gallon, I don't like it too sweet. I like it more lemony, so I'm only going to put 5 of these in. This is a tablespoon measure, or 5 milliliter. Now this is an organic raw cane sugar. We're not using anything but the natural stuff here, honeys and cane sugars. The other stuff is a little sweeter, so it's actually more habit forming. You want to stay away from that. Next up, we're going to pull out our small cutting board and our long utility knife. A paring knife or any knife will do the trick. A paring knife is just all you really need. And we're going to use 2.5 lemons. If you don't have a big lemon like this, I might go 3 full lemons about this size. Next step is to kind of press the lemon, and this one's a bit chilled, so we're going to let that one warm up a bit. So this next step takes place over here by the stove. We've already dissolved the sugar we added to the water into our 2-quart pot. I would advise using a 3 to 4 quart pot for this. I actually had to drain a little of the water away just to make room for the lemons. Now we're going to take the leftovers that we couldn't squeeze from the lemons and throw them in this and boil it for like 2 or 3 minutes. I'll come back to, well, I'll bring it over when it's done. This is very similar to how you would make the lemon ginger tea, but instead of using ginger, we're using sugar and turning it into more of a syrup as a base for our lemonade. As you can see, I've kept this handy, but I've taken out the seeds and gotten rid of those. We're going to put this like that because this bowl is a little shallow. The liquid's going to come up over the surface. Alright, so we're going to need a wide funnel. A jarring funnel would make this a little bit easier. I'm going to be blunt with you with that part on that point. And we're going to gently pour our leftover lemon juice down at the bottom of this pitcher. Set that aside for now. We're all set with the knife. You can put that in the sink. Okay, next step here is to drop some ice in here. Now, just to be on the safe side, I slide the ice right down the edge, so you're not dropping it from a height. We're going to fill this up about halfway with ice cubes, maybe a little less. Yeah, maybe half a tray more. Now, what we're about to do here is going to cause some pretty heavy temperature variation. So this only works because this pitcher here is made out of a borosilicate, which is a more durable type of glass, as you might have seen mentioned in my last video. It withstands temperature variation much more than your average glass. So do not do this in anything that does not have that sort of rating. All right, that's good for the ice. We're gonna be dropping a couple more cubes in the lemon syrup. This next step should be done with tongs, as the lemons are very hot. We're gonna take this bowl we set aside and just gently pluck out the excess parts here. We're not gonna be putting this in the drink. Gonna take another 6 cubes and toss them right in here. It's a little hotter than usual, so I'm just gonna go all the way here. Alright, next we want to make sure to mix that cold water that's been melting off those ice cubes into the water, or syrup here. Okay. Set that aside. Now that's a bearable temperature. We're going to slowly move this to the side and pour it in over the ice. We're going to center it using this funnel again. Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Again, the rigid cold of the ice and hot of the syrup here can cause lesser pitchers to crack, so you want to take this easy. Make sure you're paying attention to what you're doing. As you can see, the mesh keeps all the pulp and the seeds from collecting in the tea itself, or not the tea, but the lemonade itself. And the ice lowers the temperature as it goes into the pitcher, so we're centering it for, one, not to make a mess, but two, also to make sure it's hitting only the ice and cooling before it touches the pitcher. Finally, you want to grab your topper, and for lemonade I tend to use the slotted rather than the wide mouth, just because that makes things a little easier for me. Alright, but that is, oh, forgot one. Now you can use anything as long as it does the job. Today I'm using the back end of my large slotted spoon. We're going to just stir this to mix all the components together. And of course you want to chill, and when you feel it's ready, serve it over some ice, and enjoy. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your summer. Guys, I'm back because I did forget to say one thing. If you like a bit more sweetness in your lemonade, definitely go ahead and add more sugar. There's nothing stopping you. The less sugar you add, the better it is for you. But of course, it's all about having something you enjoy, and please enjoy it responsibly.